This week you voted on the supplemental state operating and transportation budgets. How did you vote on each and why?
Well, in the House supplemental budget, I voted against that for a couple reasons. The key is that it increased spending by about $200 million, and yet it also increases taxes by about that much as well. Taxes on bottled water, and the citizens of the state of Washington rejected the bottled water tax on the referendum, I think it was 2 years ago. And so increases taxes on bottled water, increases taxes on other products like e-cigarettes and services also like janitorial services. I just don't think that it's appropriate to raise our spending level and then increase taxes to pay for it. I think we need to live within our means, prioritize, and really fund those essential functions of state government like education, like public safety, and like the safety net for the most vulnerable. The Senate bill 2014 supplemental budget does that. It does make significant investments in education, in public safety, and in a safety net, and does that without raising taxes, which I think is the better approach. And so there's still a week left to go in session, and those two budgets are going to have to be reconciled. And so I'll continue to really impress upon the budget writers that we need to live within our means. We need to fund the priorities of state government, those essential services, and we definitely cannot have a tax increase on citizens this year. Now, as far as the transportation budget, the 2014 supplemental transportation budget, I actually supported that for a number of reasons. First of all, it did not include any kind of gas tax increase. So we are going to live within our existing revenues. You know, the gas tax debate we've had this session was really dependent upon getting some meaningful reforms that we could have on DOT. Those reforms are still not going anywhere due to the disagreements between the House and the Senate. Consequently, there's been no chance of any kind of gas tax package coming out of the process this session, which without the reforms, there ought not be any tax increase whatsoever on the gas tax. The 2014 supplemental transportation budget continues the projects that were previously funded, doesn't increase taxes, and it also has some reform measures in place, right-sizing projects, which is a concept that DOT is going to follow that really tries to create efficiencies in the project management of a project. And that bill is one reform measure that was passed this session. So we're looking forward for the governor to sign that as well.